Have you guys ever had like a friend who talks through a TV show? Like you're trying to watch a TV show with them and they're like, who is that? Why are they doing that?
Yes.
What is
I know the answer.
that? What kinds of things do they say when they're watching?
There's a bunch of stuff, like why?
Like theories, like she would say like theories or like, wait, why do you think they did this? I'm like, I don't know.
Uh-huh. And when you're doing that, it's because you're engaged with the movie, right? And you're thinking about what's gonna happen, what are these characters doing? Like, we're seeing one thing, but we know the deeper meaning of it, right? So that's what we're trying to do with the book, because that makes it more exciting. Something that one of my teachers told me a long time ago is that when you read a book and you really engage with it, you own it. Like that story is yours now, in your mind and in your heart. And when we're annotating, we're making those connections and we're showing the way that not only the story is affecting us, but we're also affecting the story. And you get to be intertwined and you get to own the story for yourself. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, so now that we've practiced like writing in the book, which is the first hard, scary part that you got over, congratulations. What we're gonna do first is we're just going to read the paragraph out loud. So what annotation looks like, if you want to circle words that you don't know, you can underline your favorite line. If something's funny to you, you can write, haha, that was funny. Just pretend like this is a TV show and you're watching it and you're being that annoying friend who says, what? Oh my gosh, haha, love this, you know? And you don't have to necessarily write something that you think I want to see. You can just write exactly what you're thinking and put it on the paper, okay? When I stepped into the bright sunlight from the darkness of the... Does anybody want to tell me what's one thing that you put on your paper?
Now that I'm thinking about it, I think it's interesting that the first sentence kind of says like stepped into the bright sunlight from the darkness.
Yes.
I mean, even if it says from the movie house, I don't know what the movie house is or where it's at, but just the like, what is that? What is he trying to kind of like foreshadow? Like what is good? Like why is he coming into the sunlight from the darkness? Like what does he mean by that? I want to know.
Inside the house, and then in the house is dark. Probably it was a sunny day.
Oh my gosh, maybe, or it could also be like something deeper.
A trauma, yeah.
I like that we're thinking into these things, because you're right. He's stepping into somewhere and we don't know where he's been. The sunlight and the darkness, it comes back to this idea that these are two opposite things that are coming together for him, right? Or that he's trying to be in both worlds. So you guys just annotated for the first time, it seems. How was it? Was it like school or was it like watching a movie? What do you think?
I felt like the details in the book felt like watching like a series or something or a movie. Like a book.
Yeah, I think it like maybe like brought it like to life. Maybe like instead of like reading the book and just like reading, like I saw it in my mind.
Right, yeah, definitely. Because sometimes when you're just reading, you just zone out. Because you're reading it because you have
Yeah,
to.
sometimes it's
I started thinking it was something else.
And then you have to reread the paragraph.
And then
it's
I
like,
take more time. It's so long.
and you know what? When you annotate and you have to go back and reread it, you already have the important parts, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes when you write questions, you can go back to them and you know the answer because you read the rest of the book and you made those connections, right? So annotating has a lot of steps, like we saw. It's also very fluid, so sometimes you don't always know what to do when you're annotating. So I just made us a little rhyme. You don't even have to sing it, we can just say it to help us remember what annotating is. Okay, ready? Annotation's a conversation.
Annotation's a conversation.
Make connections and then ask questions.
Make connections and then ask questions.
Annotation's a conversation.
Annotation's a conversation.
Make connections and
And then ask questions.